Girl with a Pearl Earring is an oil painting by the Dutch Golden Age painter Johannes Vermeer, dated in the 17th century. It depicts a European girl wearing an exotic dress, an oriental turban, and a probably large pearl earring. The painting is composed of chalk, lead white, ochre, and a very little amount of black. The dark background of the painting contains bone black, weld, chalk, small amounts of red ochre, and indigo. The face and the draperies were painted mainly using ochre's natural ultramarine, bone black, charcoal black, and lead white. Girl with a Pearl Earring has allure and subtlety characteristic work of Vermeer. But this painting stands out from his other work, which has a quiet narrative scene. Now let's have a look at how I recreated this masterpiece. I first tone the canvas paper, followed by blocking in the shape. Then I adjust the shape and make any corrections. I then identify the values by understanding the light that falls on the subject. Based on how the light falls on the subject, highlights and shadows are created. I now need to identify the base skin tone of my model. In this portrait, I've used some flush tint, a titanium white, as my base skin tone. I begin with painting the turban, followed by face and drapery. For the turban, I've used some ultramarine blue, cobalt blue, and titanium white. And for the drapery, it's mostly yellow ochre, burnt umber, and some titanium white. I start working in layers. I use some flesh tint, cadmium yellow, and titanium white for the base skin tone. I add some titanium white for the collar. Start to add some highlights and shadows on the drapery using some yellow ochre, burnt umber, and titanium white like I already mentioned. Once I have the base layer ready and it starts to take form, I locate the features of the face. I start adding details to the features like eyes, nose, and lips. It's always a good practice to walk back and forth while painting. This helps you identify your mistakes easily. For example, if your proportions are off or if there are corrections to be made in the skin tones, you can easily spot your mistakes by this method and correct them by either wiping it off or painting over it. And finally, the pearl, for which I've used some titanium white and burnt umber. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This goes a long way in supporting this channel. Thank you.